What is good, YouTube? What is groovy? It's your boy Easy B, and we back with another Lionheart movie. Let's run it on.
Ain't had to hit the block, I played the part like Kyrie Irving. He say he pop in person, let the world go, it was swerving. I ain't never mean to hurt you. You gave my heart.
So peep gang, today we're gonna be reacting to a court cam video. This is something that, I usually watch with my shorty or whatnot. So I just thought, why not react to it? Maybe this is a series that can stay on the channel if y'all like these type of videos. So let me know by liking, comment, subscribing. Make sure y'all join the Lionheart Pride today. I appreciate every last one of y'all, and I mean that. But I'm not gonna hold y'all for too much longer. Let's get right into this video.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Abrams, and this is Court Cam. We, the jury, find the defendant. Don't touch me like that. We kick things off at the Saline County Courthouse in Wilbur, Nebraska, where a witness for the prosecution has just finished her testimony in the first-degree murder trial of Aubrey Trail.
All right, ma'am, you are free to go, and you are no longer sequestered. Thank you very much.
Trail stands accused of killing and dismembering 24-year-old Sydney Loof after wooing her through an online dating app. His alleged accomplice? His girlfriend, Bailey Boswell. They're both charged with criminal conspiracy to commit murder, as well as first-degree murder and improper disposal of human skeletal remains. Another of the prosecution's witnesses then takes the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, under penalty of perjury, that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please be seated.
Bailey is innocent, I curse you all.
Trail, who has fallen out of his wheelchair, just attempted to slash his own throat with a sharp object after exclaiming that his co-defendant is innocent.
Bailey is innocent, I curse you all.
Sheriff's deputies rushed to the defendant to disarm him.
Stop recording.
Trail is taken to a nearby hospital where he's treated for lacerations on his neck. He's believed to have tried to take his own life. He makes a full recovery.
That's
The judge
tough.
orders the defendant
That's
to be
tough.
handcuffed for the rest of the trial and instructs the jury in regard to the throat slashing incident they witnessed.
I'm going to order you to disregard the outburst that you heard this morning and to not consider it in your deliberations at the end of the trial.
2 weeks later, Trail's found guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. His attorneys have filed a motion for a new trial. At the time of this production,
Imagine trying to kill yourself and failing
As for his co-defendant,
and still
Bailey
getting life in
Boswell,
prison.
A trial date is set for late 2019.
That's tough.
Now we move on to the Lake County Common Pleas Court in Painesville, Ohio. 32-year-old Manson M. Bryant is in court to receive a sentence for aggravated burglary, aggravated robbery, kidnapping, abduction, and carrying a concealed weapon.
Dang.
Stemming from a violent home invasion he committed with two others.
All rise. This court of common pleas is now in session. The Honorable Eugene Abrams, presiding. Exceed.
The judge handing down the sentence is the Honorable Eugene Lucci, whom Bryant has appeared before 3 previous times for different crimes. In the past, Bryant has had words with the judge during sentencing. This time around, Manson expressed remorse to the judge, saying, quote, "I've made a lifetime of bad decisions. I am truly sorry. I respect you, and I respect your decision. That decision is about to come down."
Court determines that his conduct and his criminal history shows that consecutive terms are needed to protect the public from future crime.
At this point, it's safe to assume that Bryant will be spending some time in prison, but just how much remains to be seen.
Court sentences you to prison on count 1, aggravated burglary, felony 1, for 8 years, and 3 years on the firearm specification. Court sentences you on count 3, aggravated robbery, for 8 years, plus 3 years on the firearm specification, for a total of 22 years. Credit for 231 days.
22 years, bro.
Remember this, that you had a certain amount of reports. I was missed.
That's messed up, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Maximum
You can see two people in the gallery trying to calm Bryant down.
Hey, take him out, please. Hey, take him out, please. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
Judge, 28 years with credit for
28 years?
Bryant's outburst leads the judge to impose the maximum sentence allowed for his conviction. He'll now spend 28 years behind bars. Bryant plans to appeal the decision.
Bro, that's some BS. Fact, that's some BS, bro.
He has
That's some
no
BS.
remorse whatsoever, and therefore the court determines that maximum imprisonment is needed. He poses the greatest likelihood of recidivism.
They don't even give rapists that much time, bro. Black people get killed, don't even do that much time. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
This man David
I hope Boyd
came
win
to
his
court
appeal, though,
looking
bro.
for
That's
justice.
messed up, bro.
But instead,
That's-
the judge ordered a new hearing to be held at a later date, and he's not having it.
If this court didn't do right the first time, it sure can't now. That they had screwed me out of a plea deal, that the state had falsified evidence, and now they're lying about everything to cover it all up, and that's just the beginning of it.
The game pilot and tour guide is seeking to clear his name in a decades-old conviction, accusing him of killing wolves illegally while working with the state predator control program. He claims the state doctored maps to make it seem as if he'd gone rogue, and that state officials...
That is an
tried to
Alaskan
save
type
face
of
when
crime.
confronted
I ain't
with a
gonna cap.
public relations
I ain't never
nightmare,
heard of nobody trying to
falsified the boundaries of the map to
kill
frame it.
wolves.
The map! They falsified this before trial, and there's a recording of the prosecutor and trooper talking about falsifying it before trial. Mr. They're going in and falsifying map that they convicted me with by altering the lines on it to make it corruptly seem I was shooting wolves in my guide area. That's felony tampering with evidence, and because a trooper, an Alaska State trooper, was doing it with a prosecutor, it's a conspiracy. And they used it at trial knowing it was false. That is another felony. And I put my foot down because somebody has to. So, well, you're gonna have to listen to the court. No more hearings here. All right. No.
Judge opts not to intervene
He's a citizen of the United States.
and leaves the courtroom.
You do not need to change the pattern. You have 6 officers on him.
Sorry, Mr. Hay. Sorry, so sorry that our court system is so corrupt that they would do this to you.
Haig is charged with disorderly conduct for violating an order to leave a courtroom. A senator from Alaska has asked for an investigation into the tasing.
It's a travesty. His wife needs to get
Haig's attempt to clear his name continues. Next, we head to Hamilton County Court in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The man seen here is 46-year-old Eric McCullough. McCullough's facing criminal homicide charges for fatally stabbing his niece, 23-year-old Taisha McCullough, and an aggravated assault charge for stabbing this man, 25-year-old Antoine Lee, who was with Taisha at the time of the stabbing and was reportedly trying to protect her. Lee's handcuffed because he's also in custody on charges of violating the sex offender registry, unrelated to this case. But today he's here to testify against McCullough in this preliminary hearing. An attorney calls him over. Officers take Lee to the ground. Additional officers are keeping a watch on men potentially looking to rush the scene. McCullough's taken out of the court. His charges are eventually reduced to voluntary manslaughter. He receives a 3 to 6 year sentence. Lee is finally
Bro just killed somebody. You feel me? Get 6 years.
Though Lee would be eventually released.
Bro
from
got a
jail,
burglary
his
charge
story has a
and doing
tragic
28.
end. Within 4 years of this incident, he shot and killed.
There were several bullets that were fired. However, we believe that the victim was targeted.
The crime remains unsolved. Lee was 29 years old.
He was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in. I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
We head down to Daytona Beach, Florida, where a call comes into the Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
Communications for Hearst.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kid don't come back to me, you stupid. Because your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
You call me sir, you stupid. What's your judge warrant at? You going to bring that out in handcuffs and I'm going to execute that son of a in the street. I'm letting you know I'm going to shoot this. You done it? Look at my kids.
Where are you at, sir?
I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm going to pop a cabinet. You stupid.
Detectives identify the anonymous caller and track him down. Alan McCarty is arrested and charged with making death threats against a judge, whom he mistakenly believes took his children away in a child custody case. Now, a year later, in front of a different judge, his trial begins.
No, I'm not. I'm not under oath.
All right, raise your right hand. Let's swear you in.
I'm not under oath.
That's your bad finger. I didn't appreciate
Boy
that.
foolish,
You
man.
threatened me like you did the other day?
Ready to participate here?
No, you threatened my life the other day. I am not under oath. This is being done unconstitutionally. Y'all took my kids unrightfully. You won't allow my witnesses here. You won't allow my paperwork. Y'all took all my court paperwork.
We haven't started the trial yet.
It doesn't matter. You still deny it. You wanna take my kids from me and act like that? You in. You in. My kids.
Holly, make sure you take down what I said. He was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in.
Yes,
I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
So, that being said, number one, I need to know whether or not you want to be here during the trial process.
No.
All right, do you want to testify then?
No, I don't. This is all being done unconstitutionally, unrightfully.
Do you want to be in the room or not?
Do you want to?
I'd prefer not to, sir.
Well, you got a mouth for it.
No, do you want to be here or not?
Oh, look.
The judge got patience, but he trolling at the same
This is a
time.
conflict of interest. Every right y'all supposedly have you violated. Can I get some water, please?
Can I get some water, please?
Do you want to be here when the jury's here?
He thought they was gonna give us water. Come on,
McCarty
bro.
decides he'll stay for witness testimony, but is ordered out after continuing with his outbursts. McCarty's eventually found guilty. He returns the following month for sentencing.
Everyone ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, State of Florida versus Alan McCarty Jr., who is present here today on two reasons. One is to sentence on a jury verdict that had been accepted, but we're also here on an order to show cause, which I would like to address first. First of all, if I haven't formally already, but you're before the court, Mr. McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. You threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor.
What a lies, you stupid piece of
Then also
You threatened my life.
in the
You
back room.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
McCarty's removed again. This time he's placed in a back room with a one-way mirror.
Count one, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 15 years in Florida State Prison. As to count two,
That's
I'm
tough.
going to adjudicate him guilty
Oh wait, bro.
to run consecutive to count one.
McCarty's currently serving his sentence in a Florida State prison.
Man, bro, that's just tough, bro. You feel me?
Now
Bro
the First
asked for that.
District Courthouse in Logan,
100%.
Utah,
He asked for that.
where a small claim suit over a farmland lease is being hashed out in a bench trial. There's some disagreement over an agreed sales price between the parties, as well as accusations of tampering with a signed contract. The plaintiff, 86-year-old Floyd Babel, who's representing himself, is questioning the defendant, Betty Jo Black. To say it's been a contentious hearing would not be an overstatement. There's some bad blood here. Betty Jo returns to the gallery to sit with her daughter and grandchild, while the defense attorney raises some objections. But Babel is seemingly distracted, and now clearly in distress.
Bro died?
We're back in Utah, and the plaintiff in a civil suit is having some kind of serious medical issue after a heated back and forth with the defendant. The defendant's daughter, Brooke Alsop, a stroke-certified nurse, hands her baby to her mother and immediately gets to work on the plaintiff.
Mr. Babel? Mr. Babel? Mr. Babel? Correct. No pulse.
The judge now steps in to help. With the help of a defibrillator and Brooke's command of the situation, Babel's condition improves dramatically.
What's your name, sir? He's not responding.
Babel's transported to a nearby hospital where he's evaluated and treated for a brain aneurysm. If it
Dang,
weren't for the
man.
quick thinking action of the berated witness's daughter, Brooke, things might have turned tragic.